Well, it's Friday, and here at KUSI, that means it's time for the countdown to the Prep Pigskin Report.
Papa Pig himself, KUSI Sports Director Paul Rudy, is live tonight at Mission Hills High to take us to all the action. Big game for Mission Hills and Torrey Pines tonight, Paul.
Absolutely. There are nothing but big games tonight on the 10:30 edition of the Prep Picks Report. Welcome to the 5 p.m. Prep Picks Report. We call it informally the Pre-PPR, and it's brought to you by the Bill Howell family of companies. Why? Because they know how. There are 10 semifinal games taking place in the county tonight. None bigger than this one right here. Mission Hills hosting Torrey Pines in what we are calling the rematch. The two teams have met for now what will be the second time in 6 weeks. We will also have live reports throughout the county from all our reporters. But right now, I'd like to introduce the wingman, state champion football coach and all-around good guy, Troy Starr, formerly of Helix Charter. Coach, the other coaches, the participants tonight, they actually have their hands full trying to get their teams ready. So tonight, you're going to be the expert throughout the evening. Eric?
Well, I've played a lot of these games throughout my career as a head coach, and you got to remember you're dealing with high school kids. You know, I don't think there's a big psychological advantage in this game for either team, because that occurs when there's an upset or there's a really big win, the big score in the previous game. So I think I don't think there's a psychological advantage.
All right, well, let's talk about the anatomy of a rematch. We're going to roll video. Torrey Pines came within a 2-point conversion of knocking off Mission Hills earlier in the year. What do? Do you just work on the things you did well and try to do them better, or do you completely rework everything in hopes of surprising and removing tendencies?
Well, I think what you really need to do, and my school of thought is you want to correct and you want to clean and refine so your kids play real fast. The other school of thought is to make changes, put in stuff, and I think personally when you do that, you get the kids thinking they're going to play a little slow, and it's a recipe for disaster. But, you know, sometimes it works.
So is it possible to overthink this thing?
Without a doubt. Coaches a lot of times are they're your own worst enemy. You know, Bill Walsh always said coaches always want their ideas to beat the other coach's ideas, where really it comes down to, with Urban Meyer and all that other stuff, who has the players that are playing angry, fast, and with great fundamentals.
So if I had the better players, could a Paul Rudy coach team beat a Troy Starr coach team?
Oh, without a doubt. At the high school level, without a doubt.
But isn't that the cool thing about high school football, is the coaches have such a role in the overall outcome?
They do, but not always. You remember when John Robinson, the former USC coach, was a defensive coordinator at San Marcos. I watched him lose by 50 points. That's John Robinson, USC's head coach. If you've got great players at the high school level, you're going to beat a team with less players.
All right, I'll put you on the spot right now. Who's got the better players tonight?
I think, you know what, I think both of them. I think Mission Hills has a couple marquee players, but I also think Torrey has a whole bunch of excellent high school football players.
Who wins the game?
I'm going to tell you something. I think Torrey Pines is going to be.
Oh, you're going against the grain there. That's Troy Starr calling for the upset tonight. Quickly, let's just review all the games we're going to be at tonight. All our reporters will be joining us throughout the night as we bring you the most comprehensive pregame show of its kind. But you're looking at all the stops that have either a live reporter or a live truck or a live microwave truck. 10 games and all extended highlights, because we have the extra time and extended post-game reaction. So make sure you tune in 10:30 tonight on the one, the only, the Prep Picks Report. I believe it's the final 65-minute playoff version of the show. I think the following Friday we're going to be down to 30 minutes, and then, of course, the Silver Pigskin Gala. A lot more pre-PR coming your way, but on behalf of Coach Starr, my name is Rudy. We'll see you back in just a little bit. Right now, we go inside the studio.
All right, thank you, Paul. See you guys later.